Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our tax practitioners training session. In this session, we are going to journey together on the filing of the pay return. Today, we are going to file a live return. We are going to do it practically and also live on the URA portal. So the client that I have today is Swamp Publishers Uganda Limited. They deal in the publishing, printing and publishing. And the return we are going to file, the pay return we are going to file is for the month of September 2025. Now on your screen is the payroll for the month of September 2025. The company has 5 employees. And as you can see on our payroll, we have Moses, Ronald, John, Linda, and Sarah. These are the employees who are on our payroll, and we are going to include these employees in our pay return. So I want you to be very, very attentive as I take you through this session. Now, before we start, I want to ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm posting this video mainly on the YouTube channel and also sharing it with our students who are doing the tax practitioners course. But if you're watching this video on the YouTube channel, just click on that subscription button if you have not yet done so, and turn on the notification bell. As you can see in the on our channel, you see that we have a lot of these videos. So any future videos, if there are updates in the tax law, in the application, in the treatment of all these returns, you'll be able to get a notification if you turn on the notification bell, informing you that a video has been uploaded, and therefore you should go there and watch it so that you fine-tune your skills in tax. That's number one. Number two, those of you who have not yet joined our tax practitioners course, you can join. The new session is open. We are starting anytime soon the tax practitioners course. It is a short course that targets those who want to start their own business, to work as tax agents, tax consultants, or if you want to take on a position in a company that is to do with taxes, filing returns, you know, navigating the different functions on the URA portal, representing clients, and so many other things, as you see in the video where I talk about the tax practitioners course. So it is a short course, currently running for 2 months with a very, very friendly price. If you're interested and you want to get more information, you can register using the link in the description box down below if you're watching this video on the YouTube channel. Or if you're not watching on the YouTube channel, maybe on TikTok, on any other platform, you can go to our YouTube channel and then you'll be able to register. You just go to our website. You can Google Apex Tax and Accounting School. You'll be able to go to the website, and then definitely if you're there, you'll see the tax practitioners course ongoing program, and then you register. We shall be able to give you a call and give you more details so that you can join and fine-tune your skills, knowledge in tax. So without any further ado, let us move into our video. Now, the payroll showing on your screen, as I mentioned, has been fully prepared. We have taken care of the salaries, the allowances, the benefits, And if there's a separate video where I take you through the preparation of the payroll. You can find the link in the description box down below, or I'll just leave a card. You just click on it and you run that video so that you are able to learn how to prepare a very good payroll, and you can make money. If you're looking for freelance gigs, if you're looking for side income, diversify your income, this is a skill you can, grow and be able to offer your services to people for a fee. Then again, I'm giving a copy of this payroll to all those who watch up to the end, subscribers. You'll be able to get a copy of the payroll. I'll leave the link in the description box down below for you to download. This payroll comes with pay slips, as you can see, the staff pay slips, and then the schedules are all here. So we have done the heavy lifting for you. The design is acceptable and according to what you may want to input in your return. If you want to add in more employees, if you have more than these, you just, keep on adding rows like that. So we have the name of the employee, the TIN of the employee, we are going to use that. And then what is very important is the period that this return or this payroll covers. So we have the period from and the period to. We are filing for the month of September, as you can see. We are covering the period 1st of September 2025 to 30th of September 2025. If you're watching this video in another year, future year, you just, change that. Payments, as you can see, it is well organized. The payments are there, the allowances are there. I've explained all this in the video for preparation of the payroll. Should be able to get that. So after you have properly prepared your payroll, the next step is to download the return from the URA portal. So I'm going to take you now to the URA portal where we are going to download our return. Okay, just going to give me a minute. So here we are. We're on the URA portal. So what we are going to do is to log into the company's tax account so that we download the return that is provided within the company's tax account. Now, usually when you download the return that is provided here, from my own experience, you might get some errors if you try to use it. So the best return form that you can use is the one that is provided inside your account. So let us log in and get that return. So I'm going to log in. My network is not all that fast today, but we shall bear. All right, so here I have the login page. I'm going to log in to the account just like we have been doing before. For those who have missed out on the navigation, URA portal navigation video and training session, you can get that video on our portal. That video takes you through all the functions within the portal and how you can make use of the e-services, reports, and other platform sections of the platform. So we are looking at the return. So I'm going to come under the e-services. I move to return. We are filing the pay return. So I will move to pay under file a return. Of course, you put your cursor over return. There's going to be a drop-down menu. Move straight to pay as you earn link that is right here on the menu. Click on that. you're going to be taken to a page where you are expected to file your return. Now, on that page, you're going to see we are not filing right now. We are downloading. You'll see here, right here, there is download PAYE return form. This is the most updated one that I encourage you to use. Yes, there are others you can get from the portal without logging in, just like I have been showing in the previous videos. Yes, those ones can work, but the best one, which does not bring errors, and you're very, very sure it's going to work properly, is this one here. So I will click on this, and then I'll have my form downloaded on the PC or device that I'm using, and I can find this in my downloads. I don't know where this one is showing. Let me try to show you this. There's going to be this kind of page. That's how the portal is designed. There is a download page. This one here. It's going to pop up. The minute you click on download return form, this page is going to pop up. This page is going to show you how the download is happening. And at the corner of this page, just right here, you see the download icon. This one, new download available. So you click on that. I hope you can see where my cursor is. So you just click on that. It's going to show you the pay return that has been downloaded. Then there is a folder icon. When you click on that folder icon, you're going to be taken to the exact place where the return has been downloaded, just right here. I don't know that is visible. Let me show you where it has been taken so that you are very, very sure of what you are supposed to do. So just give me a minute. Good. So this is, let me share my downloads. These are my downloads. These are my downloads. Here we are. This is where my downloads are. I don't know where the screen is showing now. Yes, it is now showing. This one right here, pay return. I'm in the downloads. I'm in the downloads. And as you can see, these are the different downloads I have. I don't have much here, but I have my pay return right here. It has been downloaded from the URA portal. So I have it secured, and I'm going to open it. I double click on it to start working with it. So I'm now going to share my screen of the freshly downloaded pay return. Freshly downloaded pay return. Just a minute. We are still showing the downloads. Double click on that. So my freshly, right here, this is the one, that one. So this is the freshly downloaded pay return. Now, in most cases, if your computer has high level security, it will show that there is a risk, security risk. It will bring this kind of pink banner on the return. So what you have to do is to click on, you have to notify that this is what? This is okay, it has no problem. Or you can click, usually there is enable editing. So you enable the editing and you should be able to have your return properly enabled. So you can see I have different schedules on the return. I have talked about these schedules in a separate video, but I'm still going to talk about them. We have return details. Under return details, this is where you put the TIN, period from, period to, date of your return. The TIN number is for the company. Then we have section A, B to C. Then we have schedule 1. We have schedule 2. Schedule 3. Okay. So I'm going to fill up all these schedules, but to keep the video as short as possible, I'm going to show a completed return form, and then I will explain the different parts. So just give me a minute. I do this quickly. I'm going to pause a bit, do this quickly so that I can have a shorter video for this. My aim is to show you how the upload is done on the live URA site. So just give me a minute. All right, so this is my return after I have done the transferring of data. Under the return details, I have input the TIN of the client. You remember we had this payroll. Remember the payroll, which I'm sharing with you for free. You just download it from our website. Now this one, I have transferred all these figures. Now let me show you how it looks. Now, under the return details, I have input the TIN. The period is 1st of September 2025. And then the return period to date, that is the end of the period that I'm filing, which is 30th of September 2025. Now that is under return details. Now going to section A, B to C. Under section A, you will have to input the status. Now there are two types. If you click on there is this drop down arrow, this one here. Now I click on it, you'll see that we have a drop down menu, and there are two types of employer status. Details of employer. Is the employer an individual or non-individual? So you need to be careful. You're filing for a company, are you filing for individual? Individual would be an enterprise which employs people, because this is a form of business where the business is run by one person, sole proprietor or sole trader. So are you filing for a company, non-individual? Are you filing for an individual? Because some people do business as individuals. I could have my own business in my name, under my team, and I'm employing people. That would be individual. But if you're filing for a company, which is going to be the common case, in most cases, you're going to be filing as a non-individual, which is a company. Then under line 2, they need the bank details, but I wouldn't encourage you. We have so many options now today, which you can use. You may leave this one blank. You don't need to, it's not mandatory. Line number 3 here, under section A, details of employer, we have the type of employment. Type of employment, again, if you just click in this field right here, where there's others, there's going to be a drop down arrow. So when you click on it, there's going to be a drop down menu. So under this menu, you see that there's civil service and others. So others is private sector. Civil service is public sector, government, ministries, local governments, and so on. They file these returns. So for them, they select civil service. But since we are, in most cases, going to work for private sector, you just click on others. Our company is not civil service, it is others. So I select others because that is where our client falls for this particular session or training or case. Now, with that, you're done with section A, details of the employer. Now, section B, you need to give the filing status. Now, what do we mean by filing status? Filing status is in regard to the type of return that you are sending to URA as you're filing the return. So let us look at the different types of status that we have here. When you click on this, there's going to be a drop down arrow like this one here. Click on it, you'll see a drop down menu with a different or the expected status. So the type of return that we are filing right now is an original return. Original return means that you're doing the return for the very first time. However, as we shall see ahead of our training, especially those who join our tax practitioners training, we shall be talking about the amended return. Shall be showing you how you can amend a return, especially where you make mistakes on the original return. If you have made mistakes and you discover the mistakes, you can always come back and amend. Or it can be a request from URA requiring you to amend your return because the original return had mistakes which need to be corrected. So you can amend under different circumstances. So that's why I'm saying that this video is just guiding you on one thing. If you want the full package, you should join our tax practitioners course, which the intake is open. I'm leaving a link in the description box down below for you to register and join. Friendly fee. We also show you how to get clients and how to run the business. Very, very profitable business. So we are selecting original. Click on original return and section B will be completed with that selection. Then next we have section C, which is a summary sheet. This is auto-populated. In most cases, you don't need to do much about this. We shall only come back to see how the figures or the liability looks. So we leave section A, B to C, and now we move into the schedules. For now, we shall focus mainly on schedule number 1. Under schedule number 1, you will see that I have populated it with the information that is in the payroll. I've transferred information from the payroll to this schedule. The information that I've transferred includes the name of the employee under column 2, date from column 3, date to column 4. The columns are numbered. So I'll be talking about the number and the column. Column 5, which is basic salary. Column 6, housing allowance. Column 7 is transport. Now, as you can see, our payroll has been designed to reflect the different parts of the return to make it easy for us to transfer information. That's why I'm saying that it is important that you use the payroll that I'm sharing today, because it's going to help you to be smart and, of course, efficient in whatever you're doing. So you can see that the return is divided into different parts. We have the basic salary, we have the allowances, of course, different allowances like transport, medical, leave, overtime. Then we have value of benefits. So we talk about this. If you want to know what is a value in benefit, how do you determine values in benefit? That is why I'm calling you for the training. Then the gross income is going to be the total auto-populated, the allowable deductions, which include mainly the local service tax, column 17. Then column 18 is a result, a product of column 16 minus column 17. The equation is given up here. So this is again auto-populated. Then we have issues of employer being a secondary, the employee secondary employment, fixed rate employment, employee being non-resident, resident. So these are some of the things that we go deep down into discussion in our training. So if you have not yet joined the training, you need to come on board, get to learn these things. Yes, today I'm teaching you how to file this return, but you need to learn much more. Understand how these pay rates are determined, and you should be in position to verify. Those who have already received the training, you'll be able to validate that these are the figures. So I have completed my return by inputting the TIN number of each of the employees. Now, usually people ask me, is it mandatory for employees to have that TIN? Yes. Today it is mandatory. If you don't want your return to be rejected, you need to ensure that all employees have that TIN. That TIN is very easy. I still have a video where I show you how to register someone or register yourself to be able to get a tax identification number. So it's not complicated, no long line, nothing. Everything is done online and instantly should be able to get that TIN. So there's no reason why you would include an employee without a team, yet the process has been simplified. The name of the employee is also given. Now, there is something that I want to show you here. Each of these items that we are filing, there is either a red star or they may not be a red star. Now, this red star is communicating to you that this field is mandatory. It must be completed. If you don't complete this field with a red star, then your return in most cases is going to be bounced back. It's going to be rejected. You may not push it into the portal. So you have to ensure that all the fields which are marked red with a red star, you have completed them. If you don't have information for that field, you can put a 0, okay, as we shall be seeing in other returns, especially for those who join our training. So all this information has been completed and the return is ready for upload. For those who want to know much more, under Schedule 2, you'll see that we have details of payments to URA. Schedule 3, we have lump sum payments, termination, retirement, resignation, expiry of employment, what goes there, what should I consider. Schedule 4, we have things like we have, I think this is where we have the, let me just check this. This is where we have the annual irregular bonus lump sum payments. I'll be talking about this in the training so that you know exactly what you're doing. So if everything is okay, come and check section A, B to C to look at the income, the chargeable income, and the resultant tax. So under section A, B to C, under sheet, this section A, B to C, under the summary sheet, section C, this is auto-populated. It keeps on either increasing or decreasing as you complete schedule number 1, schedule number 2, 3, and 4. So for now, with the information that I've input in my return, I can see that we have a total tax payable to URA of 10.3 million out of the chargeable income of 34.6 million. So the chargeable income is 34.6. The total tax payable is 10.3. So this is what we are going to push to the URA portal and see how the return will look like. So in the next segment, I'm going to take you now to the portal so that we push in our return. But before we do that, we need to validate, okay? We need to validate our return. So how do we validate the return? Come to schedule 4 here, go down the schedule, continue down. You're going to see the validate button right here. You're going to see the validate button. So what you're going to do is to click on it, okay? So let's click on the validate button here. We see what's going to happen. So I'm clicking right now. Now, as you can see, there is a message here. I don't know that you can zoom it a bit. No, it can't. But try to read this message. The message is saying, no error found in sheet. Do you want to generate an upload file? Of course, I'm going to say yes. Now, this is the file that I'm going to send to the URA portal. Okay? It's the file that I'm going to send to URA. Now, assuming there are errors. If there are errors, then they're going to be registered in the error cell here. You can see there's an error sheet right here. It's in red. So you go and sort those errors. In the training that we give you, we take you through how to troubleshoot the common errors that appear on the PAYE return, rental tax return, VAT return, because we teach all the different types of taxes. So if you want to upscale your knowledge and become a pro, then you should join our tax practitioners course for you to Get to know. We have guys that are experienced. I personally, I have 15 years experience in tax as a consultant, as an agent, as a person who trains, as a person who has worked there. So I don't think you'll get any other source which is as comprehensive as the one you're going to give you at Apex Tax and Accounting School. So I'm going to click on yes. So when I click on yes, let me show you what's happening. Let me show you. Let me just share the screen. I think the screen is showing. So I'm required to show where I should save this return. So you need to take care. Okay, you need to be careful where you're going to save your return. So I'm going to save it anywhere, desktop or downloads, whatever you want, maybe in the downloads, or desktop. I can save it. Let me just save it in its right place. Let me save it in its right place right now. I think it's here. Just get this tax. I will save it in September. I'm going to save it here. You can see I'm very organized. My information is all in folders, so you should be organized as well. So I'm going to save it here. Pay return, upload. So you see there is a message that has come. Let us read the message. It's saying no error found, upload file saved. It even indicates where it has been saved. I have my folder here called taxation office, so PAYE. That's where it has saved. The path is here. So I'm going to say okay. And good. My upload file is saved. Now I'm going to open this upload file so that you can see how it looks like. Some people have not experienced that. It is an empty file, doesn't have anything in there. Let me just take you there. Let me just take you to my computer. You see where I have saved. This is the place. So as you can see, I have two files. I have the pay return, which has a 2 here because I have very many returns, so I wanted to separate it. Pay return 2 and then pay return upload. This pay return upload is the one that I'm going to push to the system. The one that I'm going to upload to the URA portal. So the payee return, that the completed one, is this one. So it means at the end of this process, you have two files. You have the completed return, which you can always come back and change, by the way, and the upload file. So let us see, how does the upload file look like? Let's click on it. When I click on it, you will see that it is an empty file here. Empty file, this one. As you can see, there's nothing there. Empty. Don't tamper with it. Please don't tamper with it. Don't type anything here. This is a very sensitive file that can only be read by the system. You are a system. They know how they design their system, so they know how they read this file. So whatever we have done is here. You can't see it, but it is right here. So I hope those who kept on asking me, how does the upload file look? It is empty. Usually people come inbox. Those that I teach, those that I don't even know, keep on coming. So it means I am here for you. Whether you are under our training, our school, or you're just there hustling, you are making it in tax. Yeah, I'm here. I can support you. So those have been coming inbox asking me, is it empty? Is it, completed? How does it look like? That's how it looks like. Empty file. So let us now go back to our URA portal and push that empty file, upload file to the system. All right. So we have come back to our portal. We are inside the account. We are inside the account. So now what we are going to do is to upload our file. we are going to upload our file. So the system has already captured who is logged in, who is working on this. The company name is here, the return, the TIN, everything has been captured. Now, what I need to input is the return period to just tell the system that I'm pushing in the return for 1st of September, for the period of September. So you can see there's a date menu here. There's a calendar, some sort of a calendar icon here, which I can play around with. Now, we are supposed to go to September. So I click on 1st September. Okay. The system will automatically take me to the end date. Okay. The system will take me to the end date. Just something here. Oh, sorry. What has happened is that I spent some time without using the portal, so it had to close, and that's what's going to happen in most cases. When you leave it open, you come back, it may not work. So that is common error. Don't get worried. So let us log in again. We are done with our upload file, so let's log in again. I go back to my account, put in this, login, and I'll be taken to the account of the client that we are working on today. Okay, so that process is expected. So you go back to the e-services, go to return, move to the drop-down menu, go to pay return, click on that. So when you click on that, you're going to be taken to the page where you're going to file your return. Okay, so we are here. We got the error because we are taking time without using the system. So I'm going to go to return period. Now I input, go to the calendar, move to September, 1st of September. The system should be able to give me the end date automatically. So that is automated. You don't need to put it. As you can see here, when you put in 1st of September, to give you the period end, which is 30th of September, because pay return is a monthly return. Now, under the what should I say? Under the choose file, this button here, move to this button, click on it. So we're going to click on this button so that we can select our file. Remember, we're uploading the upload file, okay, the pay upload file. So I click on that to take me to my PC. I don't know whether the screen is showing. Let me see. Yeah. So I'll go to the other place where I stored my file. I'm going there quickly. This is the place, September, remember, September 2025. So I pick up my pay returns right here, the upload file. Remember, don't select the, the other one. You need to select the upload file. So I click on the upload file, then I say open. So when you say open, you're going to be taken back to your account. You're going to be taken back to the account. And as you can see now, I am almost finishing or completing my process. Now I need to enter this text. This is security. It's a security measure just to ensure that you're a human, you're not, a robot and all that, or a bot. It's just, protecting your account. So I'm putting in the A, then the D, the H, the P, the E, and the Y. Then I click upload. So let's push it. This is a live. I told you we are doing a live task, a live assignment. Okay, so I'm doing it for real. So let us click on this, upload, and you see the message that is coming right here. That's normal, that's okay. I'll click on okay. So the question is, do you want to submit your return? Just to be sure that you are doing the right thing. So you say, okay, I want to submit. So when you say you want to submit, the system will process. And what should I say? Congratulations, you have been able to file the payee return to the live account. So let us read this message. What's the message saying? The message is saying no errors found in the upload form. No errors found in the uploaded form. Good. So we have not encountered any errors, no mistakes, because what we are doing, we know exactly what is supposed to be done. Now, if there are errors, we shall be discussing those different errors that you can encounter and how to troubleshoot them in our training. So don't miss out on the training. Make sure you join. We discuss several things. We discuss value-added tax. We discuss filing of rental, pay as you earn, um, small businesses, large businesses, wear and tear. We discuss so many things. Tax is a very, very wide field. So if you want to learn all those different things, how to navigate around the returns, you need to join. Even if you have already done this for years, maybe you want to remind yourself you did it some time back, you can still come back and we give you a refresher training. So now we are going to submit. Let's submit. There's a submit button. So I'm going to submit. So I click on submit. And what's the message? Do you want to submit the return for this tax type and period? And say, yes, it's okay. I want to submit. So it's going to process. It's going to process. And then you are going to have your return showing right here. Okay, it's showing right here. So I'm going to download this return so that we read it together. Okay. On top of the return, this first part is the return, but down we also have the the payment slip. It comes with the payment slip. This is what you take to the bank. This one here. Take to the bank and pay, or you can use mobile money or other payment options. You can also download it or print it out, but downloading the PDF is better than just printing it out. So all options are there and how you can play around with it. So let's download it and read it. What does it read? How much is the tax liability? So let us just download this. Okay, we see what URA has to tell us. Okay, I'm going to save it right there. And then we try to read it. What does it say? Now, since I'm done with filing, I'm going to close my account. I just come here. I'm going to log out. Okay, just log out. You see, just put your cursor here. Click on log out. You have requested to be logged out. Yes. So I'm logging out. I'm done with the filing. And that's it. Now, let us read the other message and see what it's saying. Now, before we read that document, I'll bring you back to the return that we completed just to see the tax liability. The tax liability was 10,300,500. So this is what I expect my document to read, my return acknowledgement to read. So now let us go to the return acknowledgement. This is the return acknowledgement that we have got out of the system. So it is the e-acknowledgement receipt, as you can see. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So this is the return acknowledgement receipt that you always receive. And of course, as you can see, it is showing our return is original. Remember, we did that. The notice date is showing here. The TIN will be showing here. The address will be showing there. The reference number that you can always use to track the progress of this return is this one here. The type of tax return is original. The tax return name is pay as you earn. Now the tax liability should be showing the 10,300,500. So this is what you're going to get as acknowledgement. And this is the last stage of this process. So I congratulate you for reaching this far. Don't hesitate if you want to learn more about taxes, how to navigate the URA portal, how to file the different returns. Get in touch, register. Let us help you become a better tax consultant. And with this, we have come to the end of our video. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment.